Alright people, Big Ed here, working on the 2012 Harley Roadking King Edward. I'm working on the wiring harness. I got a bit of a delay because when I was doing the kit, putting the extended wire kit on, they sent me the wrong wires. I'm finding I'm missing a lot of the color codes that I need. So I'm going over to J&P Cycles tomorrow to they got a kit over there. I'm gonna go try to get it. Hopefully they'll have it in stock. But this is the right side. I think I'm going to get lucky on the throttle by wire. This is what it looks like, but it's got enough hanging out. Hell, it's got about that much hanging out. So I don't know. And it had to be from factory because they got a inspection sticker right there. But I still had to take the end off because I'm running it through the handlebars. But I don't think I'm going to have to extend this. But anyways, I wrote it down. This is something y'all should do if you do decide to take on this job. Mark what it's for. 2012 Roadking handlebar wiring. The right side, throttle by wire. So I wrote it down before I took off this connector. You'll be happy that you did, because very important that you get the wires going to the right place. This is what the ends look like. What they do is they go in through this side, come out through here, they go through this one of these holes in this rubber piece, and then into your connector. Now you'll see the two big holes in the middle. You have to get some small needle nose pliers and stick in there and pull that white piece up. It'll pull up. Don't pull too damn hard. Everything on this you got to be gentle with. But that white piece right there with all the holes and everything, that pulls up. It's already up right now. These connector ends will be sticking out through these holes. Now them little tiny white holes, or those little tiny holes, is how you get them out, get the wires out. Alright, I had this piece backwards, but the way you get this black piece right here out is there's two tabs. There's one tab right here, and then there's one on the other side. See that little tab? What you want to do is ever so gently get a little tiny screwdriver like this, stick it in there. What I did was stick it in there underneath that tab and kind of turned it, and then I did the other side same way until this piece right here popped out, and then you slide it up the wires. Right here's a white one. So what you would do, stick the screwdriver up under that tab. You got to be very careful with it though. You don't want to break it. Everything about these, like I said, you got to be gentle. But there's a nipple right there in that little square. So you got to lift the tab so that this black piece can slide out. And then that rubber piece right there will be underneath. When you go put it back together, remember this black piece right here, it has a little nub right here that fits in that groove right there. It'll snap in like that. Same with this rubber piece, getting it out. And this is it doesn't matter which way you put it in. You can put it in facing that way or that way. It's the same on both sides. So don't worry about that. I use a screwdriver to get that out. That's basically just to try to keep moisture out of your wires. Let me show you how you get the pins out. So after you get that piece to slide out, remember your wires are going to be coming in from this direction going in and coming out to the plug right here. So and your pins are going to be sticking out from in here. So once you get that piece out and get the rubber piece out, then what you want to do, make sure you stick something in those two big holes right there. A small pair of needle nose pliers work for me. And you pull this whole white piece will lift up about 1/4 of an inch or so. You'll hear it do a little snap, but don't pull too hard. And this is not an instructional video. I'm just telling you how I did mine. So what you're going to do next, people say that you could use a paper clip, but I had these tools right here that I bought a while back off eBay. They're just for different types of connectors and what have you. I was able to get 2 of the wires out using the paper clip, but I found that this worked better for me. So what you do is, when your wires are in there, push them up back here, push in on them, on one of them. See that little hole right there? Right there, you'll stick your pin in there. And you'll hear it kind of snap a little bit, and sometimes you got to kind of wiggle it around and everything. But anyways, once you hear it snap and stuff, you kind of, like I said, you got to kind of wiggle it back and forth a little bit. Then you can pull your wire out. I've never done these clips. I don't like the design of them. But your wire is going to be coming out of that hole right there, and the round hole is the one that you're going to put your pin in to unhook it and then pull it out the back. There's a lot of there's not many videos on these, but there are some probably better videos than mine on YouTube if you don't think this one's good enough for you. Anyways, I'm just trying to help some people out. If it helps you out, that's cool. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But make sure you do a diagram and write down your colors of your wires and everything. And write what side. Because it's going to, and if for some reason you have trouble and you decide you're not going to finish it, at least somebody will have a reference if somebody comes in to fix it. I've got a diagram in my book, also in my manual, but just a few tips to keep an eye out for. Be gentle. Pull these tabs out with a small screwdriver. Just lift them just a little bit. Don't roughhouse them. There's one on both sides. Stick your screwdriver in, and what I do is just stick the screwdriver in and turn it a little bit, and that'll lift up that little tab, and then you can pull this black piece right here. You can pull that out and then slide that rubber out. And when you go to put it back together, the black piece has that little nub right there. Don't forget it's going to go into that groove right there when you snap it back in there. Alright, I'm going to call this video, this is part 3. Peace.